Hello friends, this is Ravi here. We are here to discuss few charts. Yeah, so market is falling like anything, right? We have seen a lot of correction in the market from last few days, which everyone was expecting. But at the same time, we should also look at the opportunities which are there in the market. So like you know that I always follow the relative strength analysis uh, for stock selection with an affordable entry. So that is the thing that we want to do now as well. So even in the falling markets, you will find some stocks which are outperforming the sector or the indices, and that's the concept of relative strength. Okay. Uh, Another thing that I would like to mention here that point and figure charts will always help you, to avoid the wrong entries. So even the stocks that we are going to discuss and we see them falling tomorrow. So obviously we are not going to enter those stocks because our entry prices are not triggered yet. They are going to trigger. So if the prices have to trigger, the stock will have to move upward direction, right? So if that doesn't happen, there is no question of entering the stock. So that's how the point and figure charts help us avoid the wrong entries. And if we get entries, our risk is defined. We should not be worried about the what is the market doing, right? If you know that I have to exit at that price, if that is going to be my exit strategy, then I should not be worried, right? Because that I have already calculated the risk for that. I hope that you are getting my point. So let us get to the charts now. So I already shortlisted stocks for you. First one is Apple. I'll just give you one example here. So this chart is the chart of Apple, of the Apple stock, and this is the chart of the relative strength. Okay, so I have taken Nifty 500 as the uh, denominator. Okay, so I just want to check if this particular stock is outperforming Nifty 500. So that is good enough for me. Okay, so this is a simple setup. So Apple, uh, yeah. So it's a good chart of Apple, right? So we have seen this anchor column, then there was this huge retracement, but this retracement never crossed this anchor column, right? So there was another retracement uh, with an anchor column, and now we are waiting for a follow through, right? So markets are falling like anything, but Apple is one stock which is not falling as much as the market is doing. So that is what we call as relative strength, right? So imagine if the broader markets also start moving in the positive direction, these stocks will run faster than the market, right? Or the other stocks in the market. That's the whole concept of relative strength. And our risk is defined, so we should not worry about broader markets. I mean, we should always worry about the broader markets, but unless and until you have a stop loss in place, you should not be worried about the noise that is around you, right? So even when we had this COVID correction, and even in that phase, we have seen a lot of stocks having positive relative strength, and markets were not doing well, but the stocks have did well. So that's the whole concept. Yeah. So in Apple, we have a double top buy entry at 1241, which is quite far from here. So it will have to move another 60 points, which is nothing, right? So that can happen any day. So if that happens, we can enter the stock with a stop loss of 1039. and the relative strength against Nifty 500 is positive. Amber, yeah. Amber is also having similar setup like Apple. So we had this anchor column, then there was this retracement. This is also ABC breakout, and then this is the high pole, and now we are waiting for a follow through, high pole follow through. And the relative strength is also they also give us a double top buy, and the risk is affordable, right? So the double top buy is at 3705 and stop loss would be 3102. Yeah, so whenever this happens, we can enter. Suppose we this double top buy never gets triggered and price goes down here, so we will not enter in this stock, right? That's what we discussed. Will not enter in the stocks, and will avoid a wrong trade, right? Yeah. Asian Paints, I got few paint stocks there, and I think as a sector, pharma and FMCG are now turning positive. So the double top value for Asian Paints. So the chart of Asian Paints is always good, right? I mean, if you see a long-term chart, this is one of the most beautiful charts, right? This is clearly upward trend, right? And so it is giving us another entry. Okay, so the double top buy is at 3492 and the stop loss is 2839, and the relative strength is also positive. Berger Paint, another stock, but I would not suggest this stock because the relative strength is not positive. So let us not discuss this chart now. We will avoid this because the relative strength is in a turtle breakout, right? That's a bearish breakout, so I would not suggest this. Yeah. Biocon, yeah, Biocon has seen a lot of correction. So the stock has actually gone to 481 types of level, and it went down to uh, 328, right? That's a huge retracement, but this anchor column was never broken, so this is not very bearish as of now, and we have seen the retracement, and now we might see a bear trap here, and once this double top buy gets triggered, right, PMOX is oversold and relative strength is positive, as you know that so if you see here there is a column reversal on 3%. Pharma sector is also performing now, so Biocon is one stock where we can enter. So the double top buy is at 381 and the stop loss would be 318. Cipla, similar setup. It's another pharmaceutical stock. Uh, this this is very close to the column reversal level, and pharma sector is doing good. So we can actually enter on a double top buy, which will be at 10010, and the stop loss would be 870. Havels, yeah, Havels, the relative strength chart is also good, and the price chart is also nice, right? So we have this huge anchor column, then there was this broadening pattern, and now this is a follow through. So the double top buy is at 1482 and the stop loss would be 1241. As HGS is another stock which is, I think, giving us a ABC breakout. The stock is, the chart is bullish. We have seen a lot of anchor columns here. There is small retracement. Now a double top buy will be triggered at 3102, and the stop loss for that would be 2598. Yeah, Kansai Nerolac is another stock which is in a triangle right now, and the double top buy is at 667, and the stop loss would be 542. So we have to wait for that price to trigger. Now pull a beautiful setup here. So if you see, this is the previous high, right? So price is at the previous high. We have seen this kind of action here, and now a double top buy at 359 with a stop loss of 309 can be traded. The relative strength is already in a double top buy. Max Health, yeah, beautiful chart. So relative strength is positive. Anchor column follow through. We have seen two anchor columns here. Nothing to complain about. The double top buy is at 404, and the stop loss would be 328. Petronet, it's not a good stock right now. Yeah. Polymed is another stock which will give us the double give us a breakout of 45-degree trend lines. The O's are at same level, and the chart is bullish. So that double buy will happen at 1040, and stop loss would be 870. Polyflex is another stock which is in a positive momentum. Yeah, the relative strength chart is also giving a double top buy. So whenever this double top buy happens, I'm sure the relative strength chart will also have a double top buy. So double top buy will happen at 1934, and the stop loss for this would be 1667. Torrent Pharma, yeah, another pharma stock. The relative strength is not very good, but there is a column reversal happening here. So let me just zoom it for you. So this is the column reversal. Okay. So I'll just give you the double top buy levels and the stop loss here. So the double top is at 3196, and the stop loss would be 2677. And Zeal is another stock where we already have a double top buy, right? So the double top buy has happened, so you can enter now as well. The stop loss would be 291. Okay, so double top buy was at 338, which is triggered, and the stop loss was 291. So you can enter as per your risk appetite. So that's it, guys. These are the stocks which I thought I should discuss with you. So please let me know if you have any questions about it, and let us see how these stocks perform. Just make sure that you have these stocks in your watch list and just check if these prices are getting triggered or not. Okay, so just that's it, guys. I think that's it for this week. Let us see how things turn out from tomorrow. Do let me know if there are any queries regarding these stocks or any stocks that you want to have or you already have. Thank you, and please take care of yourself and always have a stop loss in place while you are trading. Thank you very much, guys.